when they actually end up coming back and they regret losing you and they come back because you were at the top of your game, they just come back because the whole hypergamy thing, like I said, the things that you have and the value and who you are, your wealth, all that. Don't look back when you're trying to make her regret losing you. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my bad mind fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, I am doing Let Her, no, I just did that, sorry guys. I am doing Let Her Regret You, Make Her Regret You. I can't get it right. Regret losing you. Regret you? Ooh, no, you don't want that. That's not what I meant to say. But you want to make her regret losing you. Now, let me just say this. You shouldn't be worried about any girl out here. Flat out just now, get on your purpose. I'm about to start saying this in every video because I just want you men to just start doing that because that is exactly what you should be doing. I just did how to make someone regret you. In that video, I was talking, of course, to both sex, but I wanted to do a specific video because when it comes down to women and men, it's two different ways to make them regret losing you. So with that being said, that's what I'm going to do exactly, let you guys know some types of tricks. So if you are new, make sure you check out my Patreon. Make sure you pledge, make sure you follow me on my social media, and yes, let's go on to this video. So the way you guys can make her regret losing you, number one thing, of course, glowing up. And I love to say my favorite word, boss up, of course, BBossArmy. You gotta boss up on that girl. You gotta stunt on that girl. You gotta go do better. And the best way to start is by starting on you, working on yourself, and doing everything that she's been wanting you to do. Now, yes, I said some of the stuff that I might say in this video in my other videos, but I'm going to be going over it and really giving it to you in a way where you can understand it so much better, why it works so much better for a female instead of both sex. So the thing is with the whole hypergamy thing, and if you guys don't know what hypergamy is that females really do like to date up. I couldn't relate to this to a certain extent. I have a video about that, but there's a whole lot that goes into that. With that being said though, with the woman nature, a lot of girls really like to date up. They want to date a guy that's at the top of the game, you know, doing his thing. And that's why you see a lot of girls that are like the baddest ones, but they're going for guys that don't have so much worth in here, but their wealth, the materialistic, is all the way up here. So they don't care what they have to offer. They don't care if the guy has 6, 7, 8 baby mamas with 10 kids in total. They don't care, okay? So that's the thing that happens when you end up going through a breakup, when you end up losing this girl and you want her back. Hypergamy is a legit thing. When you boss up and you get at the top, when you get on your purpose and you are doing everything, she's gonna want you. She wants to date up. She wants that man. She wants the man. And the man is the guy that has it all going on. And you know how you get it all going on is when you improve yourself, when you get on your purpose, and of course, truly, when you actually boss up. Right, BBossArmy? Exactly. So once you actually end up doing that, she comes right back. Oh, hey, I see the new whip you're driving. Oh, I see you got the job that you've been wanting and they're paying you this much a year now. The worst part is that typically with girls, there is a lot of girls out here that just want the materialistic things. So when they actually end up coming back and they regret losing you and they come back because you were at the top of your game, they just come back because the whole hypergamy thing, like I said, the things that you have and the value and who you are, your wealth, all that. That's the reason why she's going to end up regretting losing you. And now, as I said in the other video, that if somebody's getting with somebody that's badder than the last person, it is a big thing. And I'm going to get into that because that's a main thing. When you know somebody has options and they're at the top of the game, it's even harder and it makes them regret losing you so much more because they actually have to understand, oh my gosh, I ain't really shit. I am not like that girl that I thought I was. That's the problem with girls too. Their ego and them believing that they look so good when there's really so many girls out here that look almost the same. The whole image looking all the same. Even me, I'm in that category. I don't care with the whole weaves and everything. I don't care. Anybody can put me in that category. I know myself, right? But when it's like that and girls lose a man and they see they went and got somebody badder and they're at the top of the game, that they ain't really all that they thought. All that they thought they were, the baddest one, the best they can get. And they went and did better. And that's what you guys have to do. When you want to make her regret losing you, you go get a female that looks way better than her. It's simple. This is the best you're going to get. You're not going to get better than me. Trust that. Believe that. What do you end up doing? You go get somebody that looks 10 times better. And then on top of that, if she is spiritually, mentally just as good as physically, I'm telling you, she's gonna regret losing you. And not only that, she's gonna feel salty. She's gonna be like, wow, who's the fool at the end? She is. Regardless of if you are a good guy or not, it doesn't even matter. When you lose an ex, just generally speaking, and they're doing much better than you, then it hurts. It hits a spot. Especially when you are not a part of it and you know that you will never be a part of it again. And that's the part where you guys have to actually move on in life. Don't look back when you're trying to make her regret losing you. Because the thought that's going through that girl's mind is, first off, you're not going to do better than me. Secondly, you're going to end up coming back to me. Okay? And thirdly, I'm going to be here waiting, but I won't take you back. That's going to be most of the time the mindset. And you guys know how women like to play games. So even when she does take you back and you end up being the fool, you might have bossed up, you might have did everything that you're supposed to do, but you're going to end up still looking like the fool, and you end up taking the L when you could have won this when you actually let her leave. Make sure you watch my let her leave and let her go video. But you could have just made her regret losing you if you would have just moved forward and didn't look back. When you do this, it works way much better against girls than for a man. And you guys can agree with me, but you can't really, only because I know as a female, that's what it took for my ex to make me regret losing him. When I started seeing like, wow, I didn't even see all this. Now the next thing you got to do is pop up with something surprising. I'm talking about you got to do something like major. It just has to revolve around you being a better person and you being improved. So if it's like you having a bad anger, or you know, saying you hate your family and you're being around your family and you're making it work, that's the stuff that she looks back at and she's gonna be like, well, I thought I actually knew him. She wants to know more. The curiosity, what I love to say too, is that it kills females. It kills females so much, but also generally speaking, it does kill guys too. Like everybody really wants to know, right? So that's just, you know, her wanting to know what's going on in your life. And in the video that I said, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but that last video I did, I said you have to tune her out. You don't have to have her in your life no more. You have to be MIA on her. You have to make sure she doesn't really know what's going on so she can regret losing you. But the only way she's going to actually end up regretting losing you is if you don't let her know. But then when you pop up, it's something just so surprising to her. And that's why I say, like, it's not really surprising when it's materialistic things. Yeah, you can pop up with a brand new car that you've been talking about. Brand new car, I meant to say. Yeah, you can pop up with a brand new car. But it's not the same as if you've been talking to her about something for so long, something that you've been wanting to do, or something that you know you actually want to achieve, and not materialistic wise, you guys. Let's get away from materialistic, but something you're wanting to achieve as far as like I just said, reconnecting with old people. You know, even you going back to your ex, that is a big key factor why she's going to end up regretting losing. They don't want to see you happy without them, for one. And you going to do something like that is you being, in their eyes, you being actually happy. But not only that, it doesn't even matter in their eyes. Just when somebody goes back to another lover, as much as you talked about how bad they are, that person that you were with, they're still going to feel a type of way, because it's just like, okay, well, maybe now that person that they go back to is treating them better. Maybe they actually liked them the whole time that they were with me. And that's also another thing you guys can do, is that bring a girl around or show a girl off that you've been around before. She's going to be like, wow, that could be me again. Or she's just going to be so shocked because it's like that time she thought, oh man, I thought you had nothing going on with that girl, or why is she around? And that's another big thing you guys have to take in. With making her regret losing you, you have to actually get her jealous. And sorry, you guys, the sunset is like basically gone now, but you guys have to actually make her get jealous in order for her to regret losing you. But not in every circumstances, just that's an easy way for it to work. So that's why I say you bring somebody around, a bad looking female, a girl that, you know, she always said, oh, why do you hang around her? A best friend that, you know, you said, oh, that's just my close friend, and you end up showing her on your Snap, showing her on your social. Wow, it's gonna be killing her. It's gonna be haunting her. And the thing is, even though she's regretting losing you, she won't even know what's going on. She won't. But no girl wants to see her ex with another girl that looks good. And that's only if there's still some sort of connection, if you guys are still dealing with each other. So take that in as well. Don't think this is just gonna work for any female. Really understand the type of relationship you had with that girl and the type of female that she is. And, you know, try to remember the things that really get to her. what really bothered her. And that's how you can do it, when you start making her jealous by doing those things. And that's when you have the possibility of making her regret losing you. So I hope this video helped you guys out. And if it did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys follow me on my social media. Of course, make sure you check out my Patreon. Like I said, you see a whole lot more of helping videos and just greater things that you won't see on here. And of course, make sure, I think I said it, I don't know, but make sure you follow me on my social media. And you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.